Good evening, hopefuls. I hope everyone's having a great week. It is Thursday, and I'm checking in because I've had some revelations over the last couple of days, and I wanted to share them. And so I meet with my counselor every 2 weeks, and then also I meet with a career coach or career counselor, however you want to call it. And the two really overlap because my anxiety has a lot to do with work, and I talk a lot about that with both of them, and quite a lot, most of the time, quite a few times, the conversations are very similar. And so I wanted to share some things that we were talking about. So the first thing that we talked about with my career coach is we talked about Um, so basically, I've been diagnosed with agoraphobia, and I've told my career coach that, and he was able to put a bunch of dots together for me a couple of days ago, and I want to share that. So one of the things that he talked about was, am I inside or am I scared to go outside because of because it hurts so much. And what I mean by that is I one of the things that I tend to do is or avoid is being hurt. And I haven't been in a relationship in 10 years because the last two really hurt me, and I just don't want to go through that hurt again. And so I tend to just avoid that altogether. And since then, and this is now a conversation I had with my counselor, is that I tend to avoid anxiety, things that make me anxious. I tend to avoid that. And the combination of those two conversations was very interesting because, I started out a few years ago, 6 years ago now, with being diagnosed with anxiety and having that diagnosis, and then really learning more about it, realizing I've had anxiety my whole life. And with that, it was kind of I was up here with my anxiety, and things happened, and my anxiety got worse, and things continued to happen and got worse and worse and worse. Meanwhile, the more this increased, the more my life narrowed down with what I was interacting with. Back then,